We've got the rear end of the frame sorted, we've got the battery box sorted, although that's quite controversial at the moment with quite a few people. Next thing I need to do now is the seat. So from the last video, now that we've got the battery box sorted, the next thing I need to do before I start powder coating the frame is to sort out the electrics tray and the seat. So today is going to be the seat. Unlike the GS550 seat, where I could put the cowl on first, bolt that together, and then put the foam on top, this is a little bit different to that. So this is the seat I have here. What you'll find underneath the seat here is a variety of different nuts and bolts that actually allow you to clip the seat onto the frame. So we've got 2 up here, another 4 down there, so that's 1 bracket per bolt. And along with the seat come these little brackets, so these clip in just like that. So you can easily put your seat down and then screw it or drill, bolt, whatever you want to do onto the frame. But today's video isn't going to be as straightforward as that. The other issue I've got is that I've put a little kick up at the rear hoop of the frame, so this seat now needs to be pulled down and sort of bent to shape. And luckily this seat comes with actually 2 extra holes here that have been designed for these little brackets, but I have no idea why they haven't actually put the nuts and bolts there. So what I'm going to do today is find out, first of all, if these are in the right location. If they are, I'm going to have to strip the whole seat back, get rid of all these staples, strip the seat and the foam back, and then create some new brackets out of some steel I have here. And then finally I'm going to drill the holes into the frame, weld some nuts on so I can just bolt it straight in. So it sounds pretty straightforward. I hope it will be. It should be a straightforward job, so let's get to it. Right, so what I've done so far is attach these 2 brackets on the side, put holes on them, they're firmly attached. I'm going to leave this material, this fake leather it is for the time being, off at the moment. What I want to do is ideally powder coat these red so they don't actually stand out like black or silver or anything. They sort of blend into the frame when you actually look from underneath it. So it makes sense to leave this off for the time being, get those powder coated, and then reattach them when they're red, and then staple it all together. These are now on the back here. On the bike itself, we've now attached 4 bolts. I've welded those on now, so they are absolutely solid. They're not going to move anywhere. So the idea is you put this on top, bolt it in from the underneath, it holds onto your frame. So it's pretty much as simple as that. I know that people have got their worries when it comes to the seats and how they're going to fix it on and all sorts. But don't worry too much, there's always a way. So I'll quickly show you around the bike how this fits on. I'll put the tank on as well and show you how it all goes together. So you can see here, I've put a few tabs on down there, and there's another 2 over here. So the idea is you put a bolt in, screw it into place, and then there it is. Your seat is clamped down. Okay, so that's it for today. I've got the seat in a good place. I've got it in a place that I can bolt down now and it's safe. And I can now forget about that part of the frame. That's done now. So the next job on the CX is going to be the electrics tray. That's I'll do that this weekend. That is literally just creating a tray for the electrics in a location that I think is appropriate. And to be honest, there's not that many electrics with this bike here. The only thing I need to bear in mind is the fuse box. I haven't got that fuse box yet, so I'm going to have to purchase that and make sure that the hole's in the right place before I start powder coating it and everything. So that will be the next step after all this, is to powder coat the frame. I've got a few tabs I need to grind down, but within 2 weeks, hopefully 2 weeks, the frame should be a beautiful coloured red. And then the wheels can be a satin black or a textured black. I'm not quite sure yet what to choose. But I've spoken to the powder coaters, they're going to go through all the different samples with me and see what I prefer best. So the CX is honestly coming on really quickly, so after that it'll be finishing the engine, getting all the coloured pipes, everything on that, getting the engine back into place. It's all coming back together really, really quickly, a lot quicker than what I thought. I'll probably be looking for another project soon. Give it 2 or 3 months and I bet you there'll be another bike in the workshop, guaranteed. But before all that, I'm going to have to get these bikes on the road. So hopefully a month, 2 months, we'll have these bikes on the roads and we'll be doing motor vlogs. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep updated with both these builds. Also, follow me on Instagram if you want to see the in-between stages for each build as well, if you want to stay updated with that. And I'll see you next week.